Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build here on my YouTube channel. Today we are renovating 1312 21 Chic Street, which is in the fashion district of San Myshuno. If you're new around here, hi, thank you so much for being here. My name is Katie and I create Sims 4 content here on YouTube. I also stream 3 to 4 times a week over on Twitch, so feel free to go and check that out. I will leave a link to my Twitch channel and all of my other socials in the description box down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of this apartment reno, because I am so happy with how it turned out. As we get into the build then, I did struggle with the floor plan and the layout of this apartment. I knew I wanted to have at least 2 bedrooms and enough space to have an open living, dining and office space. I have an idea for a family that I would like to create in cast to live in this apartment, so I just wanted to make sure that I showed bits of their personality throughout the build. So the idea that I had was for a single mum and her son to move into this apartment. The mum would be interested in fashion and will probably work in either the style influencer career or the freelance photographer career that comes with the Moschino stuff pack. I've never really played through either of those careers, so I thought it would be fun to give those a try. And then her son will be into sports and maybe music. I have set the kids' bedroom up for a child. However, if you download this apartment for your game, it should be easy enough to switch it up to suit your play style. With the floor plan finally being figured out then, I decided to use these blue and white tiles in the kitchen that come with the Parenthood pack, and I also used the counters from Snowy Escape. I absolutely love the colour swatches that come with these counters, and I don't really know why I haven't used them that much before. Of course, I also had to use my favourite fridge in the light blue colour that comes with Cottage Living. And then, as you can see, I was struggling a little bit with the end counters there, so I fixed that up and then just decided to add some clutter around the counters and over by the sink, just to make everywhere feel a little bit more homely. I also added in the cork board that you can add postcards onto, and added the little cat calendar from the cats and dogs pack on there too. And then just finished off by using my favourite rug from the laundry day pack. Moving on then to the living area, instead of using a TV stand, I decided to use these modular shelves that come with the Dream Home Decorator pack so that I could add a TV and a games console on top of it. I also used this big fluffy rug from the Industrial Loft kit, although I think I did change the colour of that because I didn't really know what kind of feeling I wanted to go for in this living area. I decided then on using the little couch from the Tiny Living pack and added the matching chair in the corner. And as you can see, this is a pretty small area, so I did have to make some changes so that everything could fit, but I think that adds to the coziness. Then I just go around and add in some decor and clutter above the TV, and of course some plants. I absolutely love using plants in all of my builds. They just make everything look 100 times better. I then just placed this desk in front of that huge window because I thought if Mum was going to be working from home, she should at least have a nice view of the city while she does it right. Then I just added some shelves and more clutter for extra storage space, placed down a laptop and some other little decorations on the desk. On the wall behind then, I also just added the notice board from Parenthood. I actually have a mod by Little Miss Sam that I use that allows me to add a cleaning schedule for each member of the household, so I will link that in the description below in case any of you are interested in using that in your game too. Then just to fill up that corner, I added in a closet and then added a dining table and some chairs. I think this is the table from City Living, and then the chairs are also from the Dream Home Decorator kit. Dream Home Decorator pack. Sorry guys. Then in the entry hall, it was pretty small, so I just decided to add in a console table, a mirror, and again, some more decor, some plants, a lamp, all that kind of stuff. I wanted the front door to be sectioned off from the rest of the apartment. So again, I just added in some wall decor from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I absolutely love that wall piece. I don't know why I've never used it before. Added in some more modular shelves in there for shoe storage as well, and then just a book bag and a football. Moving on to the bathroom then. We have the usual shower tub combo that I always use, as well as a little section over here for laundry. I don't normally play with laundry, but I feel like it just adds a little something more to the bathroom and a little more realism to the gameplay. Both of the bedrooms in this build are pretty small, so I could really only fit a double bed, a small dresser and bedside tables in the main bedroom for the mum. You'll see that in a few minutes. It did also use a blue swatch. I wanted to stick to like the neutral, light wood, light blue kind of theme in the mum's bedroom. The kids' bedroom though was a lot easier. And in the kids' bedroom, I just added in a single bed, the TV console from Tiny Living, and then just some toys and kids' activities. So guys, that is where I'm going to leave you for today. We are going to get into some screenshots soon, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the build is, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
It was only one night. Only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna die.